too!
She looked the poor cleaner straight in the eyes. Then poured her expensive coffee onto the spotless floor he had just finished mopping. "Clean that too," she sneered. The entire office laughed. But what nobody knew: the man holding the mop wasn't a poor cleaner. He was the billionaire owner of the company. And before the day ended, one shocking revelation would leave everyone speechless. Before we dive deeper, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. Donald Harrison was a self-made billionaire and the founder of Harrison Global, one of the biggest companies in America. Although his company was successful, Donald began receiving anonymous complaints that employees were bullying cleaners, security guards, and junior staff whenever senior management wasn't around. Instead of hiring investigators, Donald decided to uncover the truth himself. He disguised himself as a cleaner, wearing an old uniform, work boots, gloves, and a name tag that simply read Donald. For weeks, he quietly mopped floors, emptied trash bins, and cleaned offices. While working, he carefully observed how employees treated people they believed had no power. Many ignored him completely. Some greeted him politely. Others treated him with kindness. But a few looked down on him because of his uniform. One of those people was Vanessa Brooks, a young marketing executive known for her beauty, confidence, and ambition. She believed job titles determined a person's worth. Whenever Donald cleaned near her office, she acted as though he didn't exist. One busy Monday morning, Donald had just finished polishing the marble lobby floor. Vanessa walked in carrying an expensive iced coffee after a stressful meeting. She stopped, looked at the shining floor, then looked directly at Donald. With a cold smile, she slowly poured her coffee onto the clean floor. The lobby fell silent. Employees stopped walking to watch. Then she looked at Donald and said,
"Clean that
"Well,
too!"
isn't this what you're paid to do?" Several co-workers laughed. Donald simply picked up his mop and calmly replied, "Yes, ma'am, but kindness doesn't cost anything." Without arguing, he cleaned the spill. Vanessa walked away without another word. Unknown to her, Donald wrote her name in a small notebook. Later that day, while Donald was replacing supplies, he accidentally dropped a box of paper towels. Dozens of employees walked past without helping. Only one young intern named Emily stopped. She smiled, knelt beside him, and helped pick everything up. She said, "My father worked as a cleaner. Every honest job deserves respect." Donald thanked her and quietly wrote her name in his notebook. Over the following weeks, Donald continued watching everyone. The security guards greeted him warmly every morning. Maintenance workers shared lunch with him. Receptionists treated him with respect. But several managers and executives constantly insulted cleaners and junior employees. Donald documented everything. Finally, the day of the company's annual meeting arrived. Every employee gathered in the auditorium, excited to see the billionaire owner they had never met. When the chairman announced Donald Harrison's arrival, everyone applauded. Instead of a man in an expensive suit, the cleaner walked onto the stage. The audience looked confused. Then Donald removed his cap. He removed his glasses. The room fell completely silent. The cleaner was the billionaire owner. Shock spread across the auditorium. Some employees covered their mouths. Others lowered their heads in embarrassment. Vanessa turned pale. Donald stood at the podium and said, "For the past month, I've cleaned your offices, emptied your trash, and mopped your floors. I wasn't testing your work ethic. I was testing your character." He explained that a person's true character is revealed by how they treat those who can do nothing for them. He praised employees who showed kindness without expecting anything in return. Then he called Emily onto the stage. In front of everyone, Donald promoted her to a leadership role focused on employee culture, gave her a substantial salary increase, and announced a scholarship for her education because she had shown genuine compassion to someone she believed was only a cleaner. The audience erupted in applause. Donald then addressed the employees who had mistreated cleaners and junior staff. Several managers lost their positions because of repeated disrespect and abuse. Others were required to undergo leadership and workplace respect training. Vanessa stood silently, overwhelmed with regret. She admitted she had judged Donald solely by his appearance and apologized sincerely for her behavior. Donald accepted her apology but reminded everyone that respect should never depend on someone's job title, clothing, or social status. He announced company-wide changes that improved wages, benefits, and recognition for cleaners, security guards, maintenance workers, and other support staff. From that day forward, every employee was expected to treat one another with dignity. Months later, Harrison Global became one of the most respected workplaces in the country, not because it earned more money, but because it built a culture where everyone mattered. Donald often smiled whenever he saw executives greeting cleaners by name. He had finally built the company he always dreamed of. Never judge someone by their uniform, appearance, or job title. The true measure of success is not how many people work for you. It's how you treat the people who seem to have nothing to offer you.